Hello, it's me again. Well, day 37. Not that you need a running commentary. Yeah. Well, what a day it's been. Fucking hell. A day of twists and turns. So, yeah. I mean, first of all, how did my day start? Well, didn't get hardly any sleep at all. Didn't get to sleep till 4 o'clock in the morning. That's because I was working, obviously. But that's the way it is. And then I had to get up at 6 to go and manage the gang of misfits that I call a team. Bless them. Yeah, so to be there at 7 to, for some reason, if I don't turn up, they're like children. If I don't turn up, just to, bark out a few orders, they fall into disarray. If I'm not there, they'll think, oh, why is he not here? Oh, does that mean we don't have to do anything? They don't seem to be able to do anything on their own backs for some fucking reason, like children. Yeah, so I was going to do that. Took the morning meeting at 7:30. Got everyone set up and ready to go. I left there, came home, had some eggs on toast. Then went to the meeting at 9. Come out of the meeting at 9 with my new sponsor. Yeah, I mean, I had a guy in England that got me, right up to step 7. Amazing help he gave me. But I need someone here. Do you know what I mean? Because just need someone here. Simple as that. I need that face to face. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. It's just I found someone and asked him, and he said, yeah. So I went round his house. Was there till 1, talking about all sorts. Loads of stuff come out of that, really. I mean, he's taken me through the book again, and I've been through it loads of times before, as some of you know, and it was some of it. It was along the same lines as I've been shown before. There was other stuff that other ways of looking at stuff. He was aware that I've been through it quite a few times and everything else, so he did his best to sort of accommodate that. But he, at the same time, said, "Listen, we did a set-aside prayer. Forget everything you know about what you're thinking about this book, and let me have a new experience." So we did that, the set-aside prayer, which is basically to remove any old ideas or to block me off from learning something new. Which is a good thing, because what's the point of going there just to be told the same stuff what I already know? The whole point is learning something new, isn't it? Because I'm not going to say the last time didn't work. It's not the program that doesn't work, is it? It's me. But learning new stuff is always a good thing. And we talked about meditation and that, and he started me off on a lower level of meditation instead of 20 minutes, 5 minutes, which is we'll see on how that's going to pan out. But yes, I finished that, came home, went to sleep because I had no sleep at all by this stage. Only 2 hours. I was actually trying to stifle yawns when I was around this guy's house. Not because what he was saying was boring, because I was literally falling asleep. And it's come home, had a little kip, and then went to the meeting tonight. No wonder I feel okay. I can't have made any more effort than one human being could make in a day in every area. I sort of had to make amends to somebody that I sort of reared up at and made that, and whatever else and stuff. And then I'm about ready to start work again in a little while. I mean, I might not even work tonight. I had a bit of help from my sister, so that was good, because I've got no money at the minute. It's one of them things. It's on its way. I've never worked and not earned good money and that. But I suppose I'm getting what I need at the moment. And I've got to remember that in the past I've sort of got money really quickly, and I just thought, well, actually that was nothing to do with God, that was to do with me, and then just stopped going to the meetings and then back on the gear and then round and round. I guess the way I'm looking at it at the moment is if let's say God, for want of a better description, let's say he is like a father figure, let's say, for example, just humour me for a minute. Would a father give his kid, after doing it loads and loads of times, give him loads of money, watch him destroy himself, before he's got some actual understanding and a handle on staying clean and sober? Because otherwise, obviously, he's giving the money again, he's going to do the same thing again, isn't he? A father would learn, wouldn't he, from his kid? Well, I didn't actually help him last time, so I'm not going to do that this time. What I'm going to do is give him what he needs, but not what he wants, and then let him get clean and sober and get some fucking common sense, basically, isn't it? And that's really what's happening to me, if I'm honest. So and I've had enormous help from you lot, from fucking all sorts of areas that I can only put down to. I mean, I know they're human beings, but things are being put in my path, and I've got to say there's something magical at work that can't be described accurately, really, other than magic at work. you know, I know this. You know, the people that look long term around, they will use and say it's well, it's your higher power, it's this and it's that and the other. Fair enough. I'm not going to latch on to that at the moment and say that it is, because I'm not sure if it is or not. And that's okay. I don't need to know today, do I? All I need to know is that it's happening and feel it. You know what I mean? And I learnt loads of stuff. I've got to be honest, I learnt loads of stuff today. You know, like, you know, I've been through the work with you know, over 100 people. So, you know, I do know what the program is about. But I also needed to look at why I've kept relapsing, really. I had to look at that, you know, and have to sort of, I said, listen, there's no point in us going any further until we've established what that main reason is. Why did you stop doing it, though? Was life getting you down? Did you not think it was going to pass? Therefore, there's no faith. Step 2, was it that you didn't believe you're powerless, or you don't want to believe you're powerless? Step 1, was it turning your will in your life over to the care of God? You don't trust. Back to step 2. You know, relapse is about step 1 and no step 1 or step 2 for me. It's never going to change my opinion on that, because it's all there is. You either don't believe you're powerless, or you don't believe God's the solution. God, spiritual, whatever. I mean, why are you going to do a step 2 properly if you don't believe step 1? Why would you want to why would you want to fucking be willing to believe that a higher power is going to restore you to sanity if you don't believe you've got anything wrong with you in the first place? Not really. Yeah, you're bad, but you're not as bad as them, you know. And then, in turn, why would you do step 3, make a decision to turn your will and your life over? I mean, come on, what a huge step that is. Are you really going to be doing that if you don't believe you don't believe that God's the answer, or you don't believe you're powerless? Of course you're fucking not. So if step 1's not done properly, I say done properly, accepted to your innermost, it says concede to your innermost self. If that's not done, then why are you going to do 2? And if you do 1, and you don't, and you're not willing to believe, or you categorically don't believe, and you're refusing to even try, because you're so convinced that it's not, then that means step 2's not done properly. Why are you going to do step 3 properly, really? It's all going to be half-hearted, isn't it? It's going to be brushed over. I'm like, this isn't a fucking stepalogue, by the way, like, you know, how to get fucking well in 37 days, it's 38 days, by the way. Or is it 37? Can't remember. But it's not about, you know, it's not about that. It's just, I'm just telling you how my day's been today. And, yeah, it's been really good. I've thrown myself in the middle. I've had no obsession to drink, not once, not since Christmas Day. No, I've got to be honest, nothing. No obsession to drink or take drugs, not once. I've been frustrated as fuck. I've been as mad as can be. I've shouted, I've ranted and raved. I've felt sorry for myself. I've tried to control, manipulate. I've been frightened, jealous, insecure, inconsiderate, but I haven't thought about drinking or taking drugs, not once. So hallelujah for that. And how's that happened, you might ask? Because it's no good me telling you that that's happened and then not telling you how, is it? Because I'm not, this video is for me, right, first and foremost. But I also know there's people watching it. And what I'm hoping is there's going to be someone out there who has got an obsession to drink and take drugs, and he's wondering how I haven't. Because if I was watching this and I was obsessing about drinking drugs right now, I'd be thinking, yeah, well, that's okay for you, smart bollocks. But how have you done it? I need to know how you've done it. Well, how I've done it is, on day 1 of Christmas Day, I went down to the beach where I was in Bali. And I admitted to myself that I'm powerless, that when I drink when I don't want to, and when I start, I can't stop. And my life's become unmanageable, both internally and externally. Internally being my emotions, externally being my consequences. I then agreed that I will be willing to believe. I couldn't say I would believe, no, sorry. I couldn't do that, but I said I'm willing to believe. And what did I do to show that I was willing to believe? Well, I did step 3. I made a decision to turn my will and life over. And what does that mean? Does it mean I'm playing the cymbals in the Salvation Army down Brentwood fucking High Street? No, it fucking doesn't. It meant do step 4, which is what I did. That's all it meant right then. It couldn't have meant anything else, could it? What life? I fucking have a life to fucking turn over, did I? What fucking life did I have? Fucking not one of any. I mean, you know, it's easy to turn life over. You ain't got fuck all, innit? But I'm talking about what did I actually do at that point? Well, there's only one thing I could do. It really meant anything. You know, and that was to do step 4, which is what I did. Went through 6 columns like I was shown, and found my part in stuff. When I say my part, I mean where my attitudes needed to be changed. I didn't have a part in my dad smashing the house up, but I did have My mistake was in my attitudes towards it, because they were harming me, my attitudes. This wasn't about fucking getting good. It's something to do with getting good. Oh, look at me, goody goody, I can accept this. It's something to do with that. It's about getting well. So I don't walk around like a fucking ball of fury until in the end I have to use, because I'm so fucking fucked. So I did that step 4, waited for my sponsors to have the time to speak to me, which he did all the way from England. Fucking great. Love the guy. You know? Did share step 5. I did 6 and 7, but I skimmed over it. And when it came to step 8 and 9, we had that chat, and he said one word to me: thorough. He was talking about 8. He said, don't do step 8. Do step 8 like there is no step 9. He said, because otherwise your step 9 is going to determine what you put on the fucking list. If you know what amends you're going to make, and you've got to make a list, and you know that there's a couple on there that are going to be bad, then you're not going to come on, we're going to find an easy way out, and we're sick, and let's have it right. He said, but when he said the word thorough, I thought, hold on. Just hold on a minute. I thought, there's things I'm doing, like silly little things, dishonest, inconsiderate things, that, you know, that I can change a bit at a time, and I wasn't even trying. It was just almost like I hadn't even said the fucking prayer. Humbly on my knees, asked God to remove my shortcomings, and carried on fucking doing them, like as if, you know, it wasn't going to take any effort on my part for them to be removed. I'm not saying they go away instantly or they go away ever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to fucking try, ain't you? For fuck's sake. You know, what does it say? Open-minded, honesty, and willing. It says willingness. You know. There you go. You got to be willing, ain't you, to fucking try. You got to try and make a fucking effort, and I wasn't, to be honest, on certain issues, and I could feel it. So I thought, no, fuck's sake, step 8 and 9. Go back to 6 and 7. And that's what I did. And this morning I got on my knees and done it. And I then took some action around a certain couple of issues that were the ones that highlighted the facts that I didn't do it properly, and I've stopped them. I've removed them from my path, because I know I'm weak at the moment, and I'm open to temptation to have a little fucking go down that road. It doesn't matter what it is, it's not confession. And everyone's got their own stuff that they're doing that they know that they could make an attempt at changing, instead of bullshitting themselves and saying, well, you know, easy does it. What does that mean? Don't do it at all. You know, it does to me. No matter what it means to you, you might be able to say easy does it, and you know, nicely with yourself. I'm not. Easy does it means don't do fuck all. That's what I equate it to. Well, it doesn't at first. Easy does it means take it easy. And in the end, I'm taking it so easy that I'm not doing anything at all. So yeah, so that's what and then I've done the step 7 this morning, and then I took action around something, and I've removed that now from my path of temptation, because I know my own liabilities today. Yeah, and what else have I done? 10 meetings a week, for fuck's sake. I've got 3 fucking jobs, and I've done 10 meetings a week. You know, and I've gone to see guys about meditation, and I've got a new sponsor. You know, and I'm going around his house doing big books fucking studies. And it's not about overdoing it before you say it, because look, I use drugs every hour. I've thought about drugs and alcohol every minute of every day, of every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year. That's the sort of effort I've got to put in. So I'm not saying beat myself up, thrash myself, can't slow down. I'm not working tonight. I made a decision. Fuck it. I've raced about all day, and I'm not working tonight. Bollocks. I'm not doing it. I'm going to go a nice early night, get up in the morning, take the morning meeting for the boys, and then I'm going to work tomorrow night. So, if someone's not happy with that, then fuck off. Do it yourself. I don't give a fuck. You know? So, and I know that I need that rest tonight. Do you know what I mean? I know it. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to trust in my power and think, right, okay. You know what I mean? I've had a good, productive day. I haven't shirked many responsibilities. I've done stuff that really wasn't my responsibility, but I needed to help someone out, and that's okay. It's all right. It's nice. It's okay to help someone. But tonight I need to help myself. And that means slowing down. So that's what I'm going to do. Not that you've seen much indication of that in this video, because I've ranted and raved like a fucking maniac, haven't I? But that's okay and all. I am where I am. You know, I'm not drinking, I'm not taking drugs, so fuck off. Me head. You know? It's a miracle. You know? What is there to share, really? Nothing. This is how I really am at the minute. I've got to spat all that out. Like, you know. Bleh. And now, I'm alright. I'm calm. You know what I mean? I'm satisfied with my day. I'm contented with my day, with my achievements. I'm grateful for my surroundings and my situations. Yeah. I'm glad about my achievements of the day, and I'm grateful for my surroundings and situations. I mean, whoever thought that would be happening? I mean, as well as not thinking about drinking drugs. Fucking hell. Well, 3 great things there. Not thinking about drinking drugs. Glad of my achievements and grateful for my situations and surroundings. I think that'll do it 37 days, don't you? And if you want to feel like that, if you don't, I mean, not if you do already. If you do already, that's great. You know, if you can do it, find a different way to do it, then that's fucking great as well. I don't really care what you're doing. I don't really care about you, but I don't care what you're doing. It's everyone's different, aren't they? But if you're not feeling like that, grateful for your surroundings, you know, you have got an obsession to drink and take drugs, and you're not grateful for your surroundings and situations, and you're not glad about your achievements for the day, then do what I've done. If I, you know, in the Bible, God help me for saying this, you know, in the Bible, before I incite all sorts of fucking whatever, in the Bible it says, don't hide your light under a bushel. God doesn't want you to do that. Life doesn't want you to do that. If you've done something good, fucking say it. Because plenty of times I've come in here and said I'm as mad as can be, you know, and I was, because that's the truth. But today, I'm going to tell you the other side of the truth. The other side of the truth is, I'm good, and I've done good, and I feel good. At the moment, drinking drugs, it's been removed. You know, what does the book say? I couldn't even if I wanted to. Sanity is returned. And I'm not even going to go down the road of recovering recovered, because what's the fucking point? But if you want to get pedantic about it, recover just means return to normal health. Well, tonight I have been returned to normal health. I'm not thinking about drinking drugs, and I'm not doing it. That's what it says it will happen if I do what there is to be done. I won't be introducing myself as recovered. I'll tell you why. Whether I think I am or not is neither here nor there. I know the definition of what recovered means, by the way. So if I say it, yeah, I know what I'm saying. Not just saying it because it fucking sounds good. But, you know, it might be a message of hope to someone that might think, well, what, you're always recovering. What difference does it make? Fuck me. The reason I don't say it and won't say it is because it just incites so much uneducated response. And I have to ask myself, why are you saying it if it's not going to produce negative reaction? What's the fucking point? But as far as it goes, I'm a drug addict alcoholic who's not thought about a drink today and hasn't took one. I'm not being funny, but I'm the same as everyone else tonight. In that sense, before you fucking say it, you know. And loads of outwardly sentences as well. I'm indoors, it's 11 o'clock at night, got something to eat, I'm going to bed in a minute, I'm not fucking ranting and raving, not got loud music. I'm not antisocial, I'm not sticking out like a sore thumb and a pimple on a pig's arse as usual. Do you know what I mean? Causing problems. You know, they've never seen me fucking drink here, this lot, where I live. Fucking hell, imagine if they had. Well, I wouldn't be living here, would I? Simple as that. Lock up all the valuables. So, it's apple juice, by the way, not Coke. I decided, after watching myself last night drinking flagons of Coca-Cola, probably not good, since I've got a belly like fucking Eric Bristow, a dart player, in case you don't know. Yeah, so, I'm going to stop this short now because it's 20 minutes, and just to say, I'm good, just for today, and that'll do. And like Mickey O, you always used to say to me, store up the good days for when the bad days come. And I thought, that's a bit pessimistic. Realistic. If you're happy and you know it, shake your mitts.